Normally, the Office of Army Cemeteries, which oversees the exhumation of the remains, gives us the results of each year's repatriations. Because of the government shutdown, the office hasn't done that yet. I did get confirmation, though, from Dr. Amanda Jeremiah. She's the director of the Center for the Futures of Native Peoples at Dickinson College. She gave me her account of what happened with permission from the Cheyenne and Arapaho tribes in Oklahoma. This year, the Cheyenne and Arapaho tribes requested the return of 18 of their children buried at the Carlisle Indian School. The remains of 16 of them were successfully repatriated back to their tribal land in Oklahoma. But Dr. Jeremiah confirmed to News 8 that the remains of 2 students were not found in their graves.
There's no way to prepare for not being able to bring all the children home. The heartbreak and the pain that you feel, that you try to process, is immeasurable.
One of the students, who was named Abe Lincoln at the school, was one of the first to be enrolled there in 1879. He died less than 3 months after arriving. He was 16 years old. The other student who was not found in his grave was named George Harrison at Carlisle. Little is known about his time at the school.
And it just makes me so mad because it takes me back to the very intent of this Indian school, was to culturally eradicate us, was to erase us. And so to be a part of this healing work, and to not be able to take some of the children home who should go home, who the family and the tribe wants to bring home, like that, there's no words to describe that process when there's some that can't yet go home.
As for the 16 children who returned to Oklahoma this month, the Cheyenne and Arapaho invited Dr. Jeremiah to be with them for the homecoming and reburial ceremonies, where she took these pictures.
When you're there among the tribal peoples, we got to see all the families together, which is a powerful element to this healing. Because here in Carlisle, you see, you welcome, families and groups here, but then seeing them all together, I will never forget that moment.
She says the ceremonies were mournful for the loss of the children, but also joyful that after more than a century, they are back home.
There was people that were luluing and war crying out, like in these traditional ways of celebration, of acknowledgement, of healing. And it's hundreds of people that were doing that all at one time. So when you hear that, you're just embraced with this love from the people for each other, but also for the children that are there.
So why were the remains of Abe Lincoln and George Harrison not found in their graves? One explanation could be that the original cemetery was moved with all the remains exhumed and reburied in the 1920s, about a decade after the Carlisle Indian School closed. This is a picture from after the move. Historians have not yet found documentation from the time describing the process that was used for relocating the remains. The current cemetery is now at the entrance to the U.S. Army War College. And now, including Gabe and George, we don't know where at least 16 students who died at Carlisle are buried. Matt Barquero, WGAL News 8.